Hi everyone, it's your boy Westside Wallboy 22 back with another banger. Today's video is I just finished reading Plato's The Republic, and it's a pretty great read. I've read a couple books this year. I read Project Hail Mary. I read a book about the secrets of the Eucharist. I read Ready Player One. And those are some fun books to read. I did enjoy them, and I really did enjoy the opportunity to read some Plato as well, because I just never I never really got into the tradition. I never really got into the literary tradition. So it's pretty cool because ultimately Plato is writing from the perspective of Socrates, and so he's writing as like a person who's saying, this is what Socrates said. And he's saying that living a just life is better for an immortal soul than living an unjust life. That justice is your ability to fight the three-headed beast. That is your love for wisdom, your love for honor, and your love for gain, and being able to conquer your inner self, being able to be courageous, being able to be wise, being able to have the ability to use discernment and to be capable of building the life you want. There's a huge emphasis on environment creates life, environment creates reality. And so he talks about, not listening to bad songs, not reading wild stories, not participating in these heathenish traditions because they make you in that nature. And so, like, people watch their true crime documentaries and they listen to their crazy rap music, and I think that sometimes that consuming that sort of content, I think it can have a negative effect on your reality. So I wrote a long essay about these virtues and about how I try to create a analog to the mathematical wave function to virtue, which is fun, and I'm gonna try to get that somewhere on the internet. But it's a great idea, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tried to take it. So I don't know. I guess I just will post it regardless. I guess somebody can take that idea if they want. I mean, if you really want receipts, it's right here. Like, I'm telling you, like, virtue is the wave function. Your phase change is your wisdom. Like, your initial phase is your wisdom. Your amplitude is your temperance, right? Like, how far are you willing to go from equilibrium, right? Your courage is your wavelength. It's your frequency, right? How quickly are you going to charge into action? And justice is the function itself. How do these three different components create a waveform? What does that waveform look like? That's justice. And so, your waveform can look crazy, but given the situation, like, you always want to find a calm and simple harmonic oscillating wave. Like, you don't want a crazy amplitude. You just want something that is relaxed, something that's consistent over time. If you don't understand wave mechanics, you probably don't get that, but I think that if you do, then you might be able to perceive yourself, the human. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, we talk a lot about particle wave duality in terms of like atoms, right? That, like, the electrons are both particles in waves. But, like, where we don't talk about particle wave duality is in terms of, like, the mind, right? The mind has, like, words for things, but we don't think of them as waves, even though by proxy of us being particles, right, we have a wave-like nature to us, and so does our emotion and our vibes, right? So I think that I'm not saying anything nobody else has ever thought, but I am connecting two ideas which may seem disconnected until you realize that Socrates' definition of good is something that's simple, harmonic, and easy to understand. And the simple harmonic wave is the simplest sinusoidal wave that we can interpret. And I think that that's really beautiful. And I think that, like, I feel like people are so quick to like not want to do their homework that like they never get to experience like the beauty and like the warmth in the soul of understanding like like math. Like it's so beautiful. It's so awesome. Like understanding the electromagnetic wave, understanding the cross product, understanding the pointing vector, understanding the polarization and the Brewster angle. I've had a really unique education, and so like it's really fun just being able to like look at the world and see it as like different lens systems and see how light is moving through reality, but also like understanding like how like situations operate under the same principles of optical elements. And so like I always struggle to understand the quarter wave plate, the half wave plate. So there's definitely parts of life, parts of optics that I struggle with, but like honestly, like I feel like I'm my happiest when I get to just like where I can sit down and like get into the textbook and like not just like take notes, but talk about it and explain it and fall in love with it. So yeah, just wanted to connect and share some joy that's I've been having in my heart. I'll see you guys next time. This is Westside Wild Boy 22, and I'm out.